just say it's a pleasure to be here with you today and to have this opportunity to report to you on the Mississippi Public Service Commission. I'm very happy to report to you that after all the discussion that took place in Jackson about the Public Service Commission and its needs, the Governor, the Lieutenant Governor, the Mississippi Senate, the Mississippi House of Representatives all agreed to allow us to reallocate some current staff positions, creating a small technical staff to help the Commission with its deliberations. This measure passed almost unanimously in both chambers, and the Commission is very appreciative for the legislators and the Governor's consideration and passage of our request. This will be very important to everyone as ratepayers as we enter into a new era of utility expansion and regulations. And I know y'all have all heard the joke about keeping your day job. I'm letting you know I'm glad to have my day job back, and I hope to keep it for a long time. Hopefully, most of you know that my staff and I work very diligently on our Mississippi no-call list. And as a result, we've registered over 75,000 users over the last year. But more importantly, I have in my hand today the latest results of our efforts to check for $10,000 paid by a telemarketer who broke the law and was caught by my staff. And I'd like to take an opportunity this time to thank my staff, and for the record, that's all 14 of us in the Central District. We have 14 people, including myself, on staff that work very hard to protect the ratepayers of this state. All of you know how annoying the telemarketers can be, and I hope that you've seen some of our no-call information around the fair. If you have not signed up, please call our 1-800 number to register, and if you see those calls after that, please report them to us in writing so we can continue to effectively locate and prosecute these telemarketers. The only way we'll ever bring these people in to check is when we start trying to get in their pocketbook. As everyone knows, energy and energy resources have become very hot topics of conversation over the past few months, and will certainly continue to be so in the future. Mississippi and our nation faces challenges and opportunities as we consider requests to build or expand new baseload generating facilities, upgrade our grid system, and look for renewable energy opportunities, all of which will play an important role as we face the challenge of continuing to provide affordable and reliable energy for our state, which is crucial for the continued economic development. As most of you are aware, Mississippi Power Company has filed an application for a coal gasification plant in Kemper County. And as you might expect, it has its opponents as well as proponents. However, the Commission is committed to making sure that the application is treated fairly and objectively. And to that end, the Commission has issued a scheduling order that contains 2 phases. I believe this approach will result in a timely and efficient administration of this proceeding and is in the best interest of the tax ratepayer, all interested parties, and Mississippi Power Company. Phase 1 will address need. In Phase 1, the Commission will establish a reasonable range of forecasts of customer load and a census of existing and likely resources. At the close of Phase 1, the Commission will determine whether there will exist a gap between forecasted load and resources, and if so, when that gap will occur. Hearings and brief filings will occur this September, with the Commission scheduled to issue a decision on need no later than October 30th of this year. If at that time the Commission determines that there is a need for new resources, we will then proceed to Phase 2. In Phase 2, the Commission will determine what resources are available and what will be the cost of those resources. Phase 2 hearings and brief filings are tentatively scheduled for next February, with the Commission's decision being issued no later than May 2010. Additionally, other issues before the Commission include a review of certificate of convenience and necessity filed recently by Energy Mississippi to increase the output of this Grand Gulf nuclear station in Fort Gibson. It is determined by the Commission that the energy request is prudent, and the scheduled completion date will be around 2012. This will make the Grand Gulf Nuclear Power Station in Fort Gibson the largest single nuclear power plant in the United States. The Commission is also charged with monitoring federal legislation and regulations that could impact Mississippi ratepayers. One such federal action is the proposed cap and trade legislation, which I strongly oppose in its current form. I believe it will have a very negative impact on Mississippi ratepayers and will not accomplish its purpose as long as other nations do not participate in the program. Additionally, new energy quotas are on the horizon and must be tracked very closely to protect the ratepayers. As we approach these issues and others, my promise to you is to continue to take a nonpartisan approach on issues before the Public Service Commission and to continue to rely on sound business principles to make decisions that lie ahead. All utilities must be allowed to earn a reasonable rate of return to ensure service reliability, but it is the affordability to the ratepayer that continues to be my highest priority. And let me say that one more time. The affordability to the ratepayer will be my highest priority as long as I serve as your Central District Commissioner. I look forward to continuing to visit with you over the next few days. If I can be of service to you, please do not hesitate to call. As always, my office stands ready to help you with any utility issue you may have. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the